So good around the middle, Patrick Rooney.
3-2. Down. 4-2.
Really good attack with the both. You'll see that he actually finishes off rallies in a slightly simpler way, whereas he never used to do that. He would keep overcomplicating it with holds and trying to do something tricky, whereas what he needs to appreciate is once you've done the damage with the difficult shot, the simple ball is just what is required next.
Yeah, that's interesting, because that's always what I've thought about Sarah Jane Perry. Actually, was got a lot of options on the ball, and every now and then she just overcomplicates things, and sometimes the simple, obvious shot, get on early, is the right choice. And I think she's starting to understand that a bit more now.
Six, 2.
I mean, me and you went the wrong way here. This is a great shot from Rooney. What a shot.
Oh, so
And
good.
out, 8-3.
But again, he set up like a drive. So he
So
sets
good.
up in a drive position, but then it's that late change of just cutting.
Down. 11-5. Game
So
to
the
Rooney.
error from
Rooney.
Walsh.
2-1.
Oh, that's a great shot.
That's an outrageous shot.
Looked good to me. Ball was good.
It was great.
And out to all.
That is impressive, that. Was irritated with himself for missing it, but still the right shot from Walsh. He's definitely adjusted his tactics and got them right here. Now it's just about how well he can execute them.
Yeah, hitting with a lot more purpose now,
And out,
Walsh.
5-4.
Much more severity
5-4.
with his final shot there as well.
And out, 8-7.
Game ball's down. Rooney still taking that attacking shot on. Again, there's a really good exchange at the front of the court, and then he's got the reward of that join at the front. Ball going absolutely nowhere. That's the way you want to close out a game. See this, look, goes absolutely nowhere. Meant to be straight down the wall, and Rooney was waiting for that.
I couldn't believe that was happening.
Rooney waiting through the middle, goes nowhere. Thank you very much.
Two.
Do you feel that, you know, you were saying about the front suits Rooney, but now he's going to Walsh and his movement.
7-4.
He's quite heavy and quite a wide base. That's all I would have said with that, but understand the logic. That is a very good shot.
5-7.
Bang, bang from Rooney. I mean, it's ridiculous. So
10-8.
watch this. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. Oh dear. 2 game balls for Rooney. Yeah, nice finish.
11-8.
That was good balance
Rooney.
of
Rooney
shot
leads.
selection and important time now for Walsh. He's really got to string a couple of big rallies together, because if he doesn't, you feel like Rooney could run away with it.
Yeah, well, they're the giveaway
Handout.
points that Walsh
2,
really
3.
can't afford. We know that Rooney can rattle off points if there is a deficit.
Bit of a barrage here for Walsh to weather in this rally. He's doing well though, because he's lifting and making sure he's getting himself into the rally. Also using his movement and physicality to scramble to get the shots back. It's the other thing, when you are playing someone like Rooney, you've got to accept that there's going to be times where you've just got to hang on in there for a bit, for dear life. And if you do, then you can get yourself and establish yourself back in.
5.
Out of position, he'd got Walsh there, and that's good understanding. 2 match balls for Rooney. Oh, he's done it again.
Knock it up.
11-8.
Deft touch
Back
from
to
Rooney.
3 games to 1.
He's forgotten that he needs his racket to be able to shake hands.
11-5.
Not quite used to that yet, old Rooney.
11-8.
Beautiful finish. Really nicely taken in to finish it off. Good quality match, enjoyable match between these two. Rooney realising he needs the racket to be able to do the tap, and then uses his hand instead. 47 minutes, 3-1, Patrick Rooney overcoming the challenge of Tom Walsh. But really entertaining stuff between these two. 11-5, 9-11, 11-8, 11-8. Nice touch.
And out.
There's a lot cut on this ball from Lee. That's what allows him to have a... Just been trading points, haven't really got into settled rallies just yet. I don't know if that happened the last time these two played here and we were commentating, but I just got a serious case of deja vu.
Can't remember that. I can't really remember that match.
I thought you were looking blankly when I said that they played before in this.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's all a blur, eh, Vanessa?
Yeah, life is just one big blur.
When you're living in the fast lane.
Yeah, yeah, in Harrogate, yeah.
5-6.
It's quite. I feel like it was quite.
Yeah, nicely done. Saw that was using your movement and physicality because Fallows attacks this with the body and immediately. Fallows finding the length in the court. I'm not sure what he's berating at the end of that. So basically the referee actually called it wrongly down, and then when we looked at it, that was the stop. That's what caused the rally to stop, so that's why we were replaying the point. Trouble for Fallows. They're not quite able to make him pay that time. Tough rally this, it's important. One the error from Fallows. Fair enough, I think. That's a great shot. That is really nice touch through the middle of the court from Fallows. Find that irritating. Used to do it a lot. Used to find it irritating.
Just feeling that lead just slipping away. He was in such a good position. Beautiful. Much needed. Yeah.
They're both getting slightly irritated with each other, but it's game ball for Fallows here. Oh, he's finished it off. Frustration from Lee. Good lead, yeah.
Exactly. It was probably just those 2 points from 7-4. He allowed 2 quick points. Fallows to get back to 5-7. Just enough for Fallows to stay interested. And that was the only difference, really.
Nice tight shot from Lee. Fallows opting to try and roll the ball off the court, off the wall, but when you look at the depth on that ball and where the ball... Just got that knack, hasn't he, Fallows, when he's desperate for a point in there. So 5 match balls for Fallows. Only needs one of them.
Fallows, 3 games to love. 11-9, 11-9, 11-5.
So Charlie Lee goes off disappointed. Fallows taking that one in 37 minutes. 3 love. He took them 11-9, 11-9, and then 11-5 in that third game. Arrived and ready to go here. Raring for this one. George Parker up against Patrick Rooney. Both players just looking to find their range, settling down here. Of course, Rooney's going to be slightly more settled because Parker played last night, but Rooney played earlier today and on this court, so that it's like a double whammy for him.
Yeah, I think just sneaking that fourth might have saved Rooney a little bit. It was just starting to get physically quite tough, wasn't it, at the end of that fourth, to the point where you think this is going to really affect him.
This is nice from Parker. Really good variations. I love the threat and the hold, and then the shots he's hitting from that. That's been a really good start from him, and appreciating that kind of shot rather than feeling that he has to always stop-start the opponent and beat them with tricky stuff.
Five, 6.
Do you think Parker's just going to have waiting to pounce on the volley? Game ball, Rooney. Oh, oh, that's clever. I'm not sure what he was doing, but it worked. Look at this.
The one place he wasn't going to opt.
Arms than the average person.
Out. The serve was in, just in.
Well, first game
14,
goes to
12,
Patrick Rooney.
game to Rooney. Love.
Yeah, definite signs that Rooney is feeling this pace. He's going a bit ragged in the volleys. This is the exact point that you were making, Vanessa. The fact that Parker would have been pleased with that first game, regardless, win or lose. 10 game balls for Parker.
Round 11 love. Game to Parker.
See, this is exactly why Parker would have been irritated with himself with those errors, because you make a couple of errors and the opponent is straight back at you.
Well, you can just see it in the body language of Rooney. It's just enlivened him. When you're feeling like that, you just need to be given something to lift your spirits.
Oh, tell you what, that doubles is paying dividends for George Parker, because he is so aware and he's using lots of cheeky little shots down the middle, and every single one of them has worked.
Hand out 5-6.
Oh, it's a bit... That's the one where Rooney just had to tidy that up. Sort of just kept going at it instead of lifting it into a space.
Oh, that was a ridiculous shot.
6
Can you believe it? We're in at 6-all.
Incredible.
Second time viewing that. He might have got the conduct warning, but it worked. He got a stroke. Hard to be accurate on the drop shot. Game ball, Parker.
Game ball.
Oh, and the error from Rooney. Done so well in that game.
Game to Parker. Parker leads. 2 games to 1.
Fluky.
Sorry. No, sorry, it's good. Yeah, 3 love. Left box, please.
Hopefully we'll see a bit of resistance though. Certainly looking to pin himself in front of Rooney as much as possible here. He doesn't want to go to the back, he wants to stay in front and play from there. You can see it just in the intensity and intent of Parker. Go Patrick Arm.
1-5.
Rooney, 5 match balls for Parker. Well, there it is. Stroke to Parker confirms the win for him.
12-14, 11 love, 11-9, 11-5.
We had to work hard, but did well.
Thanks for that, Steve.
56 minutes, Parker beating Patrick Rooney 3-1. It's 12-14, 11 love, then 11-9, 11-5. Yeah, it's nice from James up on the volley. Again, you just see the threat, the hold, and then he speeds his racket up through the shot and it's enough to get back from 6-2 really quickly.
Steadily worked his way back into this game.
Well, level he is. That's, for me, what made it more of a stroke than the last one.
James isn't helping himself out with just poor quality of shot on both occasions.
I think, though, what he needs to realise as well is that if Jenkins is on him that quickly, there is definitely space cross-court. Because Jenkins is having to cover the straight ball. Like there, you just saw he's edging across.
Just make sure with that straight ball, get it in a bit shorter, and then it's a no let all day.
9-8.
Well, he's got himself in front here. Statues or something. Oh, nice shot from Jenkins. Again, it's that follow-up. Need to make sure with that one.
Down. 11-8. Game to James.
Well,
Ball
first
3.
Well, it's just a few too many errors from Jenkins with the opponent. You know, you could be in my swing, but I have to stop for safety because you're in my swing. So
Yeah, well, that's a let.
yeah, but initially that wasn't even mentioned in the rules. So that was brought in. I mean, Roy Gingell made the old prevented or affected, not prevented famous, didn't he? He brought that to life. That's a Royism. That's what it's known as.
That's the official term. In the meantime,
9-4 from
Declan
the right.
James has built up a significant
Joey
lead in
Barrington
this
in my head going top Spinnenhausen.
Spinnenbongen.
Oh, lovely finish.
Two.
Conceded by
11-4,
Jenkins.
Game to James.
That's a great shot. Love that shot from
And
Deck
down
James.
2-1.
Yeah, he tends to play very straight from those areas, and that makes
Oh.
that variation. So trying to push the pace again. Oh, what a chance for Jenkins.
Wow.
Just completely miscued. James almost in full splits in the front.
5-2.
It's like the
Forehand drop again.
yeah, it's the counter punch, isn't it?
9-3.
Basically, Jenkins looking to attack, but James reading it and then
9-3.
countering with the attack on that forehand drop.
Just with that extra bit of quality.
It's been a couple of times where James has just got
And out.
stuck
4-10.
after his
Match
shot.
ball.
That's where he needs to have that energy stepping in, body weight in the shot, and then out with it, so you get that movement. Oh, what a finish. He's romped home that shot on the
11-4,
forehand side.
match to James. 3 games to love.
It's a nice way to finish it off.
11-8, 11-4.
Good foray into this tournament though from Jenkins. Certainly made a very good account of himself. 42 minutes it took Dec James to win 3-love against Miles Jenkins. Scores were 11-8, 11-4, 11-4. Well, it has been closed out, and the big upset is Nick Wall topping Group A ahead of James Willstrop. What a win for young Nick Wall Jr. He's at the top of that. George Parker, of course, taking out Patrick Rooney, which confirmed him at the top of Group B. Richie Fallows came through against Charlie Lee. Didn't play against Tom Richards, but he tops Group C. And then the match we just saw, Declan James taking out Miles Jenkins to top Group D. So